Welcome to FDS MTG News for Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. The Winter 2023 Secret Lair is available. Yeah, I'm a little late on this one, but you still have until late March to pick it up, so here they are. All Will Be One Step and Complete Edition, which is $49.99, and these cards are in the special Phyrexian logo foiling style, and include Phyrexian Unlife, Phyrexian Crusader, Plague Engineer, Urtai the Corrupted, and Glissa the Traitor. Quick note, the rest of these that I announce are going to be $39.99 US for the foil version and $29.99 US for the regular version. Phyrexian Faves, that includes Phyrexian language versions of Blighted Agent, Keurig, son of Yawgmoth, Glistener Elf, Batterskull, and Inkmoth Nexus. Draw Your Hand, that includes Eldrazi Conscription, Deafening Silence, Counterbalance, and Light of Alabaster, with art by Rope Arrow. Snakes, that includes Hex Drinker, Lotus Cobra, Sashiro the Anointed, Icefang Coatl, and Stonecoil Serpent. This one has various artists of Boneface, Chrome, Nyark 1, Crocodile Jackson, and Lanes. The 90s Binder Experience, because they couldn't call it the Lisa Frank Experience, which features Alms Collector, Crested Sunmare, Goreclaw Terror of Kalsisma, Rin and Sarah Inseparable, and Exotic Orchard. City Styles by artist Tsubonari includes Sakashima the Imposter, Massacre Girl, Azusa Lost But Seeking, Teysa Karloff, and Paradise Mantle. And finally, we have the Artist Series by Sam Burley, which includes Braid of Fire, Koth the Hammer, Master of the Wild Hunt, and Karthus, Tyrant of Jund. Jumping back on the Snakes Secret Lair, it seems one card in particular caused some of us to perk up when a certain member of the card art stood out. In the original art, revealed with the announcement, there was a small goblin with a spike being impaled. If it's not blatantly obvious at this point, the goblin is not wearing any pants, and we all learned that apparently goblins have the same male anatomy as humans, and as one would expect, the internet took no time to find the little guy and the goblin it was attached to. Wizards, sticking firm to their family-friendly stance, announced on Friday, February 3rd, that the original announcement had art for Stonecoil Serpent that did not reflect the final product and has been updated on their website. I'm curious to know if they truly did not notice this in the art and it didn't come upon them until the internet brought it to attention. Or was this art a previous draft that was sent back for a rub and buff to make it family-friendly? Seriously, this thing is really hard to miss. No comment from the artist Lanes as of recording. What truly surprises me is that the artist for this wasn't Boneface. Urtet, Remnant of Memnarch, has some weirdness going on with its rarity. In an article released on January 24th, Wizards noted that there were two versions of the card. One is Mythic Rare, which is in one of the commander decks and can be found in set boosters, but there is an extended art version of the card showing a rare rarity that can be found in collector boosters. Each version of the card drops at the corresponding rarity on the card. So the Mythic Rare version will show up at the rate of other mythics in set boosters, and the extended art version of the card will drop at the typical rare rate in collector boosters. Apparently, according to the article, this was intentional. I think I speak for many of us when I say, Wizards, please stop. Mark Rosewater is being inducted into the Academy of Adventure Gaming Arts and Design Hall of Fame for 2023, along with Martin Wallace, a prolific European board game designer, and fantasy artist Jeff Easley, who has done art for both Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons, along with many other games and fantasy things. Even if you think Mark has been destroying Magic for the past couple of decades, he has been one of the most influential designers of the game and has made a huge impact on the industry as a whole. So I, for one, think this is merited, and I congratulate him. Congratulations, Mark! The inductions will occur on June 23rd at the Origin Awards ceremony, as was reported by ICV2.com. This week in Magic, we have the release of Born of the Gods, which dropped on February 7th, 2014. It is the second set in the original Theros block, and brought with it Bromaz, King of Oreskos, Xenagos, God of Revels, and of course, Courser of Krupex. Crufix. You know which card I mean. And that card is the card to grab if you need it, because it's down to just a couple bucks. Born of the Gods also gave us the first Kiora card. The story of Born of the Gods, which you can still read on the Magic website, actually this time, is basically about Xenagos being a dingus and causing general mayhem. And in the mayhem, Mogus, another god, decides to attack the humans on Theros, and Elspeth has to come in and clean house. But in the process, she gets blamed for some crap, and, well, it just doesn't go great for her. Spoilers. Go read it to get the details, though. They stuck with the overall enchantment theme of Theros and featured the mechanics of Bestow, Devotion, Heroic, Inspired, Tribute, and Scry. Scry wouldn't become an evergreen mechanic until 3 years later with Magic Origins. What are your memories of Born of the Gods? I really have none, because at the time I was trying to make my Eldrazi Titan deck work, and it eventually turned into a janky form of Tron, so I didn't buy that many cards, and I thought enchantment creatures were weird, so those are my memories. That about does it for today. Like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok and Twitter, and check out my Patreon. You all have a wonderful day. Oh, and click on stuff. Urtai, the Sashiro, the... That's a moniker I would keep. Goreclaw, Terror of Kalkizkaku, that's totally a place. Rin and Sarah, the... Go lay down. So in my infinite wisdom, I brought my dog downstairs into my studio because for various reasons, she is lonely now. She doesn't have anybody upstairs with her while I'm down here recording or working or what have you. Well, I thought I'd bring her down here now. Go lay down. You're not getting any more. But in my infinite wisdom, I did it prior to recording when I should have waited. So now she's walking around rifling through stuff in my studio. Hey, get out of there. Just go lay down. In the original art revealed with the announcement, Wizards, sticking firm to their family-friendly image, announced on Friday on... Wizards, sticking firm to their family-friendly stance, announced on Friday, February 3rd, that the original art for Stoincold? This was such a bad idea. Go lay down. I'm very curious to know if they truly did not... as well as one that is a... Mark Rosewater is being inducted into the Academy of Adventure Gaming... Mark Rosewater is being inducted at the Origin Award ceremony, as was reported by... What the f*** does that say? What does that say? Born of the Gods also gave us the first Kiora card. Kiora card. The story of Born of the Gods. Well, lay down. Don't look at me like that. I know you want these treats over here. I know that's what you want. But you ain't getting them. This show is part of the CIP network, inspiring creativity, one episode at a time.